Some of these Shopify stores are good, some of them are bad, some of them are damn right ugly. What's poppin', people? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing some of my followers' Shopify stores. My main goal for this video is to show you some of the changes that you can make on your Shopify store to help you turn more visitors into buyers. If you are running Facebook adverts and you're getting traffic but they're just not turning into sales, and it's getting you frustrated, then you're going to want to watch all of this video because some of these tips are going to help you out massively. Now, before I jump into my computer and show you what some of these good, bad, and damn right ugly Shopify stores look like, if you could do just two things for me. First and foremost, if you could drop a like on this video, it helps out the channel massively, helps the video grow, and gives the algorithm some love. And second of all, if you could drop a comment down below. Any questions that you do have, I will be replying to them, as many as I possibly can, and I do read all the comments. So make sure you drop a comment down below. Finally, if you are not subscribed to the channel, then make sure, of course, you smash that subscribe button with the notification bell on so that you stay up to date with all of my latest videos. But that's enough talking, let's look at these websites. Okay, so this is the first store, and a little disclaimer before I carry on. Some of the stuff that I may say in this video may come across as harsh, okay, or brutal. So if any of these are your stores, okay, don't take it personally. I do this so that I can help you make more money, and that's the main aim and goal. It's literally constructive criticism. Don't take it to heart. I just want you to make more money, okay? So anything that comes across as harsh in this video, I do apologize. So first and foremost, Pro Gear Market. We've got a general store here, it looks like. Again, this logo and name is pants. It's not good. You can come up with something way better than that, right? This logo is literally massive. It pushes everything below the fold. This is above the fold and this is below the fold. So you want important information above the fold as best as you possibly can. Now, to go to come up with a new name, you can head to a website called Namelix, which is something that I've been using for quite some time. It's great. If I just put in, dog here and just put generate, it will give me different ideas. So if I want short, medium names, name style, if I just go to brandable names like Google or foreign words, compound words, generate, and I'll let this do its job. But some of it's kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of relates stuff, so they'll have stuff in here like which isn't related to dogs, but you can see if we scroll down, we've got different ideas here that gives you ideas for logos and names. So check out Namelix, and again, head yourself to Fiverr, get yourself a logo. It doesn't cost that much, right? Invest in a good logo and brand because it's going to separate yourself away from other people. Okay, let me hit inspect so we can have a look at it on mobile. Again, it's just massive. Why is it so big? It doesn't need to be that big, okay? So change your name and change your logo, right? Scrolling down, let's just have a look at the menu here. It looks like a general store. Now, what you haven't got on here is just head into your sub menu, and literally you can just create collections. It looks like you've created collections, but you haven't linked them to your menu. So if I click collections, it's going to take me to a separate page. What you ideally want is that when people hover over or click collections, those collections will then scroll down like that, so they can literally jump into the collection, and it just helps with usability on your website. Now, if I have a look at baby products, let's switch out of this. Let's have a look at this product to start off with. Okay, so we've got some product photos here. I generally don't like to have a breadcrumb, which is that there, because again, it just pushes stuff down below the fold. You haven't got any reviews on it, which, you know, what can I say? You need to have reviews on your product pages. Your add to cart button, it stands out, but it doesn't match any accent with your website, you know. So you've got orange here. I generally like to match whatever accent I've got at the top with my button so it stands out. And look how big these trust badges are. Why are they so big? Like, it's ridiculous. There's no need to have trust badges this big. Let's have a look at it on mobile. I mean, yeah, look, it blows up the whole of the page. They don't have to be this big whatsoever, okay? And especially you don't need two. You can head to, just go to like flat icon is something that I like to use. Get some icons. Let me see if I can just pull up flat icon really quickly. So yeah, this is what flat icon looks like. You can create these inside of Premiere Pro if you've got an idea. You know, if you wanted to put in free shipping, you know, we can have a look at these. And if I'm moving fast, I do apologize. So we can collect something like this, again, pull it into Photoshop and use that as a trust badge along with some others, rather than these big massive ones that you've got here. And again, they're just way too big anyway. This here, I generally get rid of these here because no one really pins it, tweets it, or shares it. It's just taking up real estate on the product page. Okay, you haven't got any description whatsoever on this product, so again, that goes without saying. You need to have a product description. Most of the time, I generally also, if I'm running traffic to a specific page, I generally get rid of what we also recommend, or other people have viewed this, because if you are running traffic to a product page, right, from Facebook to a product page like this, your main aim for them to do once they land on this page is to click that add to cart button. And having displaying other pictures like this or to other products, it's just going to deter them away. They then just go on and start going down a bit of a rabbit hole and just don't end up purchasing anything, right? So I'd get rid of that. Let me just click add to cart really quickly. Okay, so we've got this again. Look how big this is. Dude, it doesn't have to be this big. Why is it this big? Let me just click checkout. Let's see what see if we have a logo at the checkout. Finally, before we move on to the next website. So again, you've not got any branding on the checkout. This is where people are putting in their credit card money. So always, rather than just having this default text of your name of the product of the store, get your logo in there as well, but not this big massive one that you've got at the moment in time. Put your new logo in there. Put also in some trust badges in here. And when I say trust badges, more like payment icons such as Visa, MasterCard, those kind of things, so that people can instantly see that there is trust there. Okay. And that's what I would say there. Finally, I would say, of course, is make sure that whatever your add to cart button is and checkout button is, make sure that this matches here. Okay. So that is it for the first one. I'd probably give it a 2 point. It's a little bit harsh. Let's say a 3 out of 10. Okay. So this is the next store, and this is Nobility Watches. So it looks like it's a watch store. It looks like it's going down the high-end route, okay, of clientele. Now, I'm not a massive fan of, again, the logo is just text. I would definitely go and get yourself a new logo as well. And depending on the price point, from what I can see of this product, I would definitely be going down the route of more elegant looking colors. So more like the blacks, maybe a little bit of gold inside of it, those kind of colorways. And if you're having trouble with finding out color schemes, you can literally Google, different brand. What I like to do is sometimes go to Google, right? And when I jump into Google, I like to put in the search box, watch store themes, okay? Or WordPress themes for a watch brand. And on the Google Images, you'll see loads of different themes that you can purchase. But all you want to look for is just see what kind of color schemes they are using. Are they using a lot of reds, a lot of golds, a lot of greens? And you can get an idea of what sort of color scheme that you can be using on your website. Okay, so that's a little tip for you guys as well if you can't think of colors to brand and get ideas for. Again, Nobility Watches get the royal treatment. Again, you want to make sure that this is, you're not giving off a royal treatment feel with this website, at least from what I can experience. But let me know in the comments how you guys feel about it as well. What do we offer? Again, I'm not really going to go into that. Let's just have a look at one of the products. Okay, you've got our mission. That's great. Okay, you've got more pictures. Better than the other one. Better than the other store in terms of, the homepage. But I definitely think there's more you can do for this. Okay, so we've got the Royal Prince watch, right? Okay, great. I would definitely also have change the color of this price. If you're going to have something like this, then you could also bump up the recommended retail price. So your compare price could be $250, but if they get it today, they could get it for $84. That's always going to help if people feel like they're getting a bit of a discount. Now you've got an add to cart button and a buy it now button. I personally only like to have one button on there. Again, too much choice or different choice on the product page generally, you know, overloading people with options generally deters them from making a purchase. So I either have add to cart or buy it now, and just make sure that you've got one button on there. Okay, I'm not going to go through and read all of this product description because it would take too long, but there don't seem to be any pictures of anyone wearing the product. Okay, people want to know sometimes what it's going to look like when they have it on their wrist. So it's all good having photos like this, but again, if you can find photos of people with it on their wrist, order the product yourself and just whack it on your wrist, you know, take some nice wrist shots of it. That's going to help improve your conversion rate as well. Also, what I like to do is this first sentence here, if I click to inspect, this first sentence here, okay, paragraph that you've got, I generally just like to have of two lines of text, and they just literally say, they're just like a brand statement to get people to keep scrolling down. Okay, so this could be something along those, feel like a king wearing, again, I'm not going to come up with something off the top of my head, but feel like an absolute king in any room. Something along those lines, which is going to help people continue to scroll. You've got why choose us, and you've got some kind of, you know, different things here, but definitely you could, you know, make that look a little bit better. Have it titled specifications. Again, I'd get rid of this, and I'd get rid of this here. Let me just add it to the cart, see what else we've got going on really quickly before I move on. Okay, we've got to draw a cart. Another thing that you can do, okay, this is something that I've been doing quite a lot, is you can edit your liquid code, okay? And I know you've put shipping here calculated at checkout. You can also right click and go into inspect element and find out what this code is, and you could change that shipping. If you're offering free shipping, you could offer that as free. So instantly people know exactly what they're going to be paying at the checkout, right? Because people may think, again, you may be charging shipping, you may, or it may be free. I think at the top you put it was free. Again, the banner's gone, but essentially what you want to make sure that you're doing when people add to their cart is they know that there's not any additional shipping that's going to happen. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, so we've got Blair. This looks great. Okay, we've got a great looking store here. Personal safety reimagined. I like it. It looks great. Look at the homepage. It's looking very, very good. We've got some customer reviews in here as well. Fantastic. Okay, let's actually shop now. Okay, so we've got the personal alarm to save a life. Great. We've got some reviews here. Hundreds of customers trusted. So we've got that social proof there. This is a great looking product page. Not sure why that's flickering, but it's definitely going to capture attention. We've got some trust badges here as well in terms of where it's been sold or what people have said. Deter predators and hikers. Again, another reason why people can buy the product and another niche as well. Okay, great. We've got a product of how it actually works. Reviews and frequently asked questions. Now, for those who are wondering, this isn't probably a normal basic Shopify website. It's probably just built on a web page. A page builder such as like GemPages or Pagefly. And again, if you want to build something like this, head to GemPages. I do like GemPages, and you can create something similar to this. Okay, this is great. Let's just have a look at it on mobile. This is probably the best website that we've seen so far. Okay, great. Buy one get one. Okay, proceed to checkout. That's great. Try risk free. Again, that's looking good. I think it said somewhere about subtotal. Again, if you're charging, if shipping's free, I haven't checked, but I will definitely do what I mentioned on the last website. Again, we've got reviews on the add to cart page. That's great. Let's continue to check out. Now, what I did do, they've got an upsell on here again. This is using OCU upsell. So if you aren't using OCU upsell, go and check it out. It's going to help you increase your average order value. No, I don't need one for my friends, which is a great pitch that they've put in there. Again, finally, one thing I would say on this is literally I'll probably just have some more icons at the top here, such as Visa, MasterCard, those kind of things. But apart from that, this is a great website. I did previously go through this just to have a look, and I think they are giving away, or they give away some of their donations to Help Shelters, sorry. And at the checkout, one thing that they can do is you can now install tips on Shopify. So you can ask for tips from customers, and if you are giving away some of your proceeds to charities or to funds, then make sure you put that inside of your turn tips on and put that inside of your checkout as well. Okay, so this one here we have Elmt. Okay, doesn't, oh, there we go, we've got a logo. Minimalistic, looks okay. The homepage, we haven't really got anything that tells you what the product is or what it does or what you guys stand for. It's just pretty much New Year's free shipping, play on the beautiful designs. I would definitely try and come up with a better value proposition for this ring. Again, this top bar here doesn't really stand out, so if you are offering 3-day track shipping, turn that to like a green or a red. That's going to help it stand out so it captures people's attention. Scrolling down, again, we've got the same thing. I want this, buy it now. Just literally have one button. And also what you have on here is, you know, there's not the first sentence, okay, guys, should always be something which captures people's attention to continue keep on reading and scrolling. Now this is selling something which is so it's a gemstone turquoise. What I would do is I would go and Google, have a look at what the property qualities are of turquoise. You know, does it because I know there's gemstone healing and those kind of things. So you know, the people who are going to be purchasing this product are going to be interested in those kind of things. So you know, depending on what it does, it may, you know, help you get rid of negative energy or something along those lines. You could put that as your first sentence rather than, you know, 3 to 5 day track shipping, etc., because you already put that at the top in this banner here. Okay, scrolling down, we've got a little bit more about it. I would probably use a little bit more paragraphs here, just so that it's not just one big massive bulk of text. It's easier on the right if you space it out. We've got some photos here. I definitely pull up the contrast so it looks a little bit more to life on these. You haven't got any reviews on this, so I'll definitely check out some reviews, go get some reviews on it. It looks like it's using the Daybeautify Shopify theme, which I have no worries with. I want this. I'll just click checkout before we move on. And again, same kind of thing. I'd have some, you know, some badges up on here as well. And yeah, that's pretty much about it for this website. Okay, so this is the final website. Looks good, looks clean. We have VacuHand. I like the name. I like the logo. I'm not a fan of the vacuum on top. I like things just to be very, very clean. Or if I was going to have that, I would have it, you know, styled in a way so it incorporates itself into the actual, you know, name here or something, or have it, you know, just standing up there so that it looks a lot more sleek. But it's okay, it's good. Website itself looks very clean. Again, not sure what theme this is. I would definitely have some reviews at the bottom, okay, something along those lines as well. Now, the first thing when we've got above the fold, we have this that says inspired design and quality by car designers. What on earth does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. You know, what you want to make sure that you've got on top of your fold is something which, you know, for anyone, any dummy out there who lands on your product page, it tells them exactly what the product does, right? So if this is something which allows people to clean their car in a matter of seconds without bringing out their massive Dyson from their home, you know, then literally say that. Don't put Dyson inside of it, obviously, but just say clean your car in a matter of seconds, or always keep your car immaculate, you know, anytime, anywhere, or something along those lines that tell you exactly what the product does in one sentence, okay? Because that at the moment in time means nothing. If we have a look, let's just click on shop now, see what it looks like. Wait for this to load. Okay, it looks okay. Let's break it down. Let's have a look. This banner here, I generally wouldn't have a banner at the top, only because it pushes stuff down below the fold as well. Let's have a look at it on mobile. Again, yep, I'd get rid of that banner there. Now, one thing you've got on here is you've got very photos which are just like, you know, studio based. Again, I would rather have some photos inside of here of people actually using it or having it in use. Or another thing that I've been doing recently, to help improve conversion rate is have a look at what Amazon sellers do. Okay, what they do is when they have a product is they look at the product pictures, they will include everything that the product does inside of these pictures. Okay, which what it tells you to do, I mean, what it means and what it helps is that when people land on your website, okay, they have to scroll all the way down to have a look at what the features are, what the benefits are, what it all does, etc., etc. Most of the time, if you have a look and use apps such as like Lucky Orange or things that actually record what people do, most of the time they will literally just scroll through the photos, scroll down a little bit, and then exit your website. So the more information you can have inside of your pictures, like Amazon, okay, all of the benefits, all of the features in the pictures, okay, people can just slide across and know exactly what the product does, all of the benefits, all of the features without having to scroll all the way down, and that's going to help your conversion rate. Okay, so if we have a look here, we've got what the product does essentially. Now we've got two different types, but it doesn't really tell me what the different types do. I'm assuming the PA 13,000, PA and 5,000 PA, something to do with the power maybe. But again, you want to explain what the difference is between, something that is $64 to something that is $109. What am I getting with the clean, with the cleaner plus, and I'll definitely have that inside of down here in some of the information. Okay. Again, we've got VacuHand, the description of what it is, what it does, compared to other, we've got some of the information about what it does, why choose the product. We've got a little bit of it in use, no real actual person, but then we've got product parameters. Okay, we've got some reviews, which is okay, which is great. Benefits. Also, you want to offer some sort of guarantee in here, would be great. If you're selling a product for $64 and $100, you want to make sure you've got some sort of 30-day money back guarantee on here, which I can't see by it jumping out. Again, you could add that in your pictures at the top or put it at the bottom. Okay. I would also have a sticky add to cart on here as well. And again, you've got two buttons. I would just have one button and have this at the accent of, maybe this blue color that you're using, right? So that's pretty much it. Let me just click, view cart so we can have a look at what this looks like before we wrap up this video. So we've got the cart, we've got special, okay. Let's just proceed to checkout. And finally see what this looks like on checkout. Yeah, so that's super small. That is really small. I'll definitely have that a lot bigger than that. And again, I'd have some badges in here as well, your Visa, your MasterCard, your Amex, those kind of things, so that people know when they're handing over their money, they are in trust. So that's pretty much it for all of these. I would probably say, this is maybe a 6 out of 10. There's some good work on it, but it needs a little bit more. But I'll definitely probably say that out of these, this is probably definitely the best website out of all of them. So hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, then make sure, of course, you smash that like button, helps out the channel, and drop a comment down below. I will be reading all of the comments and trying to get back to as many as the comments as I possibly can. Let me know down below which store you thought was the best. And if you have any tips or tricks that have been working for you recently, then drop a comment down below. This is a feed and community for you guys, and the more we can help each other, the more we can all grow. Now, if you want your Shopify store included in my next review video, then click the link down below. It's 100% anonymous. You could submit your URL and why I should choose your store. If you haven't got your hands on my 100% free dropshipping ebook yet, then click the link down below. It's 100% free. Go and grab yourself a copy. Hit me up on Instagram, drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a comment, and make sure, of course, you smash that subscribe button if you are not a subscriber already. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah.